Here we go again. Groundhog fucking day again. God damn it. God damn it. I could be making Fortnite videos. I could be doing porn. I could be doing anything. But instead, I choose to make No Man's Sky videos. Damn. Fucking hits home, that does. No one will hear this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not even live yet. Not even live. Never mind, I'm live. I'm joking, I knew that all along, don't worry. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. Just waiting for people to turn up, innit? As if Brad Does Banter just goes live. Fuck's sake, man. Hello everyone. Joystick Guru, welcome. Tarek. First, I'll let you have it. Starman, what's going on? Welcome all. You are the three musketeers, the three early boys, the three manliest men in the fucking world. Sam, welcome, man. Thank you for stopping by. Just gonna wait a little bit, just so things can smoothing out a little bit. No, you didn't hear anything. I was just doing stuff that was completely unrelated to No Man's Sky. My hair's fucking me off. It's not staying back. Getting stressed. Shit. Right, fucking put some gameplay on for you mad lads. Talking of mad lads, Mad Spider. Shit, fancy seeing you. Welcome, man, welcome. Alright, so we got a big fucking beef slab of 40 minutes of gameplay, plus another half an hour of gameplay, plus a little bit of older gameplay. So this is just me building a wham-ass base on my home planet, which is an overgrown moon. Fucking blessed planet, I will tell you that. So it's a lot of mining in this footage, in case you're wondering. If you're not a big fan of mining, probably not gonna tickle your fancy. But needless to say, I like men, and yeah. Kieran, welcome. Happy to have you as always, man. I'm doing very well. Not a lot going on. Just a bit of streaming here and there. Just a bit of content creating. Just a bit of crack smoking. You know, like the standard kind of shit that goes on. Ashka, No Man's Sky. Hello, hello from France. Nice. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Dan. Je déteste l'Arabs. What? I usually lurk in the background. Yeah, of course, man, of course. The lurkers all day long. All day long. Any Diplos yet? No. No, no, no. Of course not. The spiders, not even saying hello, just coming in with a donation, because he is actually the man's man. Welcome, man. Thank you for the donation so goddamn early into the stream. Love you always. Thank you for stopping by. Thomas, hello, welcome. George Beadle, welcome. Obero, welcome. What matters is the talking. I can do that. Everybody should join the Discord. Fucking get in the Discord. It's really boring, but get in there. Vogue, I'm so blind. Hello, man. Welcome. Yeah, all is well, man. Hope all is well with you as well. JS, I'm just gonna say Pot, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No male or female, don't remember. Something to do with vaping. Well, fuck off. I can fucking vape when I want. Yeah, boy. Finally able to catch a live stream. Sweet, man. Sweet. I know time zones are a fucking bitch. That's why I can never watch Cobra streams. Always way too late. Hi from the Netherlands. Lovely stuff, man. Smoke a fatty on me. I'm very jealous. Turbo Life, hello, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Thank you very much for stopping by. I think this base build goes on for a decent amount of time. Just warning you, it's a lot of building. And in the end, it looks like a big IKEA warehouse. But that's fine. It's alright. I eventually make it look slightly homely. Not homey, homely. Silsa, your mum. That's it. Just leave it at that. Are you stockpiling on materials and cash? LZ talked about a universe reset. Might be a good way to start. I haven't even thought of that. I don't think, personally, there will be a reset. But even if there is, I'll probably just start a new save file, to be honest. I don't really have, like, a sweaty save file. I think my max is, like, 40 hours. I think I always just get rid of them. So, I'm not too fast. I'll probably start fresh anyway. Leon Stansfield. You are welcome. You're always welcome. Sorry if I missed you. Hello, man. Geknet Bubbles. Yeah, boy. Says what donations on Discord gets a donation 5 minutes after. No, okay. Look, again, it's luck, man. It's luck. It's luck. If people were paying me to stream, I wouldn't make videos. I would just be streaming 24 hours a day. Marshall dropping a fat bruh moment in chat. Ian, welcome, man. Welcome. My computer is so trash, I spent 4 hours clearing space just to play Pixel. Mate, I feel you. I feel you. It's like my Oculus. It won't update because there's no fucking space on it. Because it's on my C drive. So, that won't happen. You think No Man's Sky could come to the Switch? I doubt it. I doubt it. It could do. You never know. Stark Wolf. Hello, man. Welcome. Vulkan, no, this isn't Vulkan. I reverted back to normal because I got fed up of not being able to install mods. I start again with every update. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? You know, fresh universe, fresh save file. Makes sense. Makes sense. The Procedural Traveller. Hello, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't stay long. Absolutely fine. Your presence, no matter how long or short you stay for, I am utterly in love with you. Don't tell my girlfriend that. A boyfriend. Whatever it is. Something. I think we could crash in on Hello Games. I can be there in 45 minutes. Sweet. We need a fucking meet-up in Guildford. I'm telling you. I can hop on a train. I'm in Guildford in about half an hour. It's doable. Fucking love Guildford. They've got a good Burger King as well. The BK in Guildford's quite nice. Not the one by the Spectrum, but the one by, what do you call it? It's on the high street. It's a good little Burger King, that. As long as I don't lose my multi-tool, Gift of Lightning I found myself. Nah, I don't think you should, man. I don't think you should. I start fresh often with each update, but this save has about 400 hours, damn. And I like the systems I colonised, hoping I can just resume with little impact to my base size, but not holding my breath. Yeah, it would be a dream to just, you know, fucking chill. Oh, hi. But, chances are, I don't think things are going to get too messed up. I think you should be alright. I think you should be alright. What was going on with Vulkan? They updated it. I think. I don't really know what it did, but they updated it to do with crashing and multiple GPUs, things like that. But I got rid of it because I wanted to mod my game, and a lot of mods don't support Vulkan, so it makes it a bit tough. Do you think No Man's Sky will be ported to next-gen consoles? I think it's possible. I would love to see that. Maybe like a revitalized version, you know, less popping, stuff like that. I'd be fucking up for that all day. This planet's legit. Yeah, it's decent, isn't it? Really nice colours on it. Really nice colours. Sandra and hello, man. Welcome. Tricolor. Do you know how many people are working on No Man's Sky? No, I don't. I'm guessing about 20, possibly less, possibly more. That's my kind of guess for it. Just ordered the Oculus Quest. First dip into VR. Nice, man. Trust me, your first experience in VR is like putting a penis in a vagina for the first time. Not quite, but it's very interesting. There's nothing that quite compares to it. And, you know, make the most of the novelty, because after a while you kind of get accustomed to VR. So the first few times you put your headset on, it's going to be a fucking dream, man. It's going to be an absolute dream. I think it'd be cool to have a reset, keep your character and wake up just like after a universe reset, and right before the reset have an animation showing the universe deleting. Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking sick, actually. I think that would make a lot of people less angry if that was if that was the thing. We need toilets in No Man's Sky. Look, you've hooked my attention straight away. quick, cheap building you can put down anywhere just for a toilet break. Not pause, no, real time. Real time. I agree. I agree. I can't say anything else. I agree. Don't complain about colours, just pop an acid tab and there you are, man. Oh, yeah, I know. If only it was that easy, you know. I would like to experience No Man's Sky colours without dropping acid, personally. But if it comes down to it, I'll do it. It's just how it happens. Just how it happens, you know. Changes introduced to Vulkan are probably being left out of consoles with the update. I assume the engine is being left somewhat the same, so performance tweaks won't be as noticeable on this end. Yeah, probably, man. Probably. No Man's Sky in VR would be life changing. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it'd be fucking interesting, man. First time in VR will show your owl face. Trust me, everyone says, you know, the first time you play VR, it's like a fucking once in a lifetime experience, and I 100% agree. It's incredible. It's so incredible. So incredible. How many hours do you have in this save? This save's a new one, so only about 4. Not that many. I'm high as fuck right now. Love you, Ian. Good fucking man. I respect that. As long as it's the fine green, none of that skunk shit. Pure Amsterdam. Burn up material. Fuck yeah, man. I want cities in No Man's Sky. Fair enough, man. I'm not a big cities person, but I can respect that. What are you most looking forward to when Beyond drops? Probably the multiplayer stuff. I'm really looking forward to possibly making some kind of guild, making like a hub planet, things like that, but officially. Maybe adding people up, stuff like that. I reckon that'd be really cool. I need more community interaction because, like, when the community events were on, I really enjoyed them. And I like going onto the planets and just, you know, going in chat, be like, yo, what's up, guys? And then some people would be like, oh, hi, how are you doing? And, like, you'd have a chat with people, and it was nice. Like, I want that normally, you know? Cities that can barely handle multiple comm stations. Yeah, at this point in time, yeah. Vulkan, maybe. For me, it's more survival features and role-playing aspects. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Role-playing definitely could do with a bit of an overhaul. And survival features, always welcome those. Mr. Happy, hello, welcome, man, welcome. In the Vulkan patch notes, it says they removed the loading shader step, but what I'm loading in right now is still there. Interesting, because I did actually notice that was gone when I played my Vulkan build. Obviously, it still did the thing where it's like flying through the stars, but it didn't at the bottom say loading shaders, and it actually took a lot less than usual. So I'm looking forward to that. Building bases in an MMO basically means you'll get player-made cities. Yeah, that is very true. If the game can handle it, it will happen. I think combining all my hours, I got at least 800 in total. Nice, man. Fucking nice. Oh, and we scanned the butterfly. Yeah, boy. I wonder if they could introduce split screen mode as my daughter wants to build stuff with me. Bless, that's so sweet. I would hope so. There's not enough games with split screen anymore, are there? It is doable. I would love that. I mean, I don't have anyone to play with, but like, for the sake of you, Star, man. Fuck yeah, man. Go for it. I'd love that. I set the bar high for the devs' cause. I know they can deliver. Oh, yeah, definitely. But I'm going to turn on the light 'cause it's fucking dark as hell, isn't it? There you go. Right. Oh, hello. Should be a bit lighter. I've always liked No Man's Sky, but I don't think I care much for cities. Maybe small towns at best. Yeah, I'd agree with you, man. Big, you know, like fat cyberpunk cities, I don't think would fit into No Man's Sky. But smaller kind of settlements, you know, all day I'd be up for that. I think if No Man's Sky introduces spacewalking, everyone might lose their collective shit. I think that's a feature everything thought about at some point. Definitely. 100%, man. Does the fact that it's an old save that I just started playing on again yesterday maybe have something to do with the loading shaders still being there? Possibly. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I have over 2,000 hours on PS4, 2 different normal saves. How many hours do you have, MZK? Well, I only play it on Steam because I rarely play it on PS4. And on Steam, I think I'm on about 230 something hours. Not that much. Crossplay, yeah. Crossplay, I reckon, will be a feature of No Man's Sky Online. 100%. Turn the lights off again. No, boy. Need that light in here. Need that light. It makes sense to have cities, though, in my opinion, because you go to rich star systems, the hell do all the civilians live? Yeah, that is kind of true. That is kind of true. Buildable factories, yeah, that'd be interesting. Have you seen the city planet in Star Citizen? Incredible. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. But again, I don't think that would fit into No Man's Sky. It's not the style, you know? Star Citizen is like a lively, colonized universe. No Man's Sky is your one fucking geezer, you know? I don't think it would fit. Be awesome if you can change your game color palette from next to original, or if Beyond has a different color palette, like how we can jump from first person to third person view. I love that idea. I love that idea. You know, if you know me, always big on the color palette, always the older one. I would love just a in-game option, just to revert back, just basically a filter. You know, I would be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. Luis Manuel, hello from Mexico, hello from the UK, welcome, man. Thank you very much for stopping by halfway across the world. Usable way to play HUDless, like maybe using a compass. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, to be fair. That'd be pretty cool. I never even thought about playing HUDless, but yeah, it would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Do you think we're going to get a trailer for the third component like we did VR, or do you think it will be simply announced on No Man's Sky Online? I think, personally, that we are going to get a trailer for Part 3. But in Part 3, we're also going to have a trailer for No Man's Sky Online and possibly a new VR trailer. Because it wouldn't make sense going from announcing No Man's Sky Online without a trailer to VR with a trailer to No Man's Sky Online with a trailer and then back to one that doesn't have a trailer, if you know what I mean. It's two back and forth, so I reckon they'll do it all at once. That's my idea. I have wet dreams about Star Citizen, man. Oh yeah, if it ever gets pulled off, it'd be one incredible game. Third part this month, yep, 100% that. Yeah, 100%, man. Camera filters used to do that, yeah. It really bothers me how they're gone now. I would love for them to come back. It solves the issue, basically. We need our own robots as in Silent Running, maybe before your time. Silent Running? I haven't heard of that, man, sorry. Probably is a bit before my time, yeah. Robot companions would be pretty fun, like you could let them follow you around or make them mine some stuff for you. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty darn interesting, bro. Oh, hi. I know some people think the game shouldn't have city worlds, but if it does, it should be rare or a kind of like black hole, an Atlas station. Yes, I agree. As long as I mean, if it's like a once in a million kind of thing, then yeah, I'd be up for it. But like, I don't want to see it on the majority of planets. Star Citizen has used all its budget. Yeah, I know, it's fucking stupid, isn't it? Honestly, man. It's so incredible how a game can have that much money and still be a broken, buggy piece of shit. It just kind of blows my mind. You know, I get that they're doing like every intricate detail and things like that, but you would have thought it'd be in a bit more of a playable state. I don't know. I don't know. It's confusing. Yes, for robot companions all day. All day long, man. All day. Right. Go for a little sodium recharge on the vape. Fuck yeah, boy. So today's flavour is don't know what the fuck it's called. It's a apple crumble flavour, 2 milligrams of nicotine, not enough, but it's got a lovely flavour on it. Nice little kick to it. Very sweet, and I like my dessert flavours, so I'm big on this. If it was high in nicotine, I'd be fucking ripping on this all day long. All day long, man. Sweet. Okay, calm. Star Citizen wasted a lot of money on star power. It's nice they got Mark Hamill and Gary Oldman. Kind of pointless, yeah, I know. I know. Focus on making the game itself instead of getting like big fucking show off things in it. That's what I think, at least. I love the city's idea. I'm concerned with lag though. Yeah, at the moment it would be extremely unplayable, but I reckon with Vulkan it will be a lot more doable. A lot more doable. What do you think of being able to destroy planets? I don't really see a point in doing it, but I suppose it would be cool. I just don't see, unless there was like a motive to do it, I just don't know why you would explode a planet, you know? Star Citizen is also a bit like a simulation. Well, it is, isn't it? It's a space sim, yeah. That's why every little detail is so emphasized. Do you think the No Man's Sky Online will increase the stakes, the sense of urgency in gameplay, and if so, what ways? Good question. I don't necessarily think the No Man's Sky Online is going to change gameplay. I think it's going to add more multiplayer gameplay, but I don't think stuff like urgency is really going to be touched on. If anything, it would be touched on in an aspect that isn't No Man's Sky Online. I think No Man's Sky Online is going to aim to add more multiplayer stuff, maybe gameplay, but probably more features, I'm guessing. So that kind of urgency thing, which you're on about, I reckon is probably for another update or another part of the update. Is it just my game that doesn't have sounds for the animals? Probably. If there's no reason to add something, don't add it. Yeah, exactly. You know, there are more pressing things to add. There's more important game-changing things, which I would prefer rather than, you know, blowing shit up or just putting really unnecessary stuff in. I feel like they should add one city to the center of the galaxy. This gives us a reason to go to the center too. Yeah, I would agree with that, to be honest. That would be very good motivation. Very good motivation. Destroying planets is griefing city. Ill-advised feature, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Again, I don't see a point of it. Isn't it weird how all of the planets in every star system are all on the same side of the star? Yeah, well, that's space for you, isn't it? I heard some developer in Star Citizen developed 4 characters for 7 months. What the actual fuck? That's ridiculous, yeah. They are aiming way too high. How else am I going to dominate the universe like Thanos? Just a little snap. More planetary vehicles would be cool. Maybe an exocraft that could go underground. Yeah, I like that idea. I do very much like that idea. Kind of like a, you know, Incredibles Underminer sort of thing. Like a big drill that you can just kind of cheese your way around. I'd be happy with that. If lag isn't an issue, I want Star Wars type cities. Bring it on. Fair enough, man. What do you think about being able to tame small to medium-sized animals, kind of like how you would a horse in Red Dead, but if it died, you'd be responsible for burial, obviously not mandatory for roleplay. Okay, I like that idea. I think there will eventually be some kind of system where you can take animals, whether it be you could put a leash on them and, I don't know, use them to dig up shit, or you can put them in a zoo in your base, something like that. I think it will happen, so I'll agree. You think they'll make survival an actual challenge? I would hope so. I'm very big for that. Freighter battles, multiplayer, walking NPCs versus player battles, like a PvE kind of thing, would be certainly very interesting. What's your very best starter tip for a new player picking this up Friday? Okay, John. What I would say is that when you start out with No Man's Sky, chances are you're probably going to get a little bit frustrated. You're probably going to find that everything is against you. You don't really know what's going on. You're kind of just like crafting shit and mining shit for the sake of it. It will seem very intimidating and it probably won't be that enjoyable to begin with. But honestly, once you get off your first planet, everything is just, it's smooth as shit from down there. So don't give up on the on the game because of how awful the start is. That's my biggest tip, which I'll give you. Rotating planets would be great. Yep, always very avid of those. Always very avid. Real orbital physics, definitely, definitely. I think now is the time to bring back planet rotation because, you know, playtesters said that it was too difficult to navigate and stuff like that. But the No Man's Sky community now are people that have been through absolute shit, and I'm pretty sure they could cope with gameplay being slightly difficult. I would be really up for it. Yeah, and for some reason I couldn't work out why this capillary shell wasn't placing. This is the first one I found, so I'm not entirely sure why it wasn't working. But maybe I'm special. Maybe it was to do with the placement. I don't know. Ugh. Can I travel back to my never know you say it, the first galaxy bases with the teleporter if I leave the galaxy? That's a good question. I unfortunately can't answer that because I've never left the first galaxy. So if someone else in chat knows the answer, that'd be very helpful. I would hope so. I would hope so. The first part of this game doesn't hold your hand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does to a certain extent where it's giving you blueprints that you're going to need for the rest of the game. But other than that, you are kind of left to do it yourself and fend for yourself. So yeah, that's why I would say it'd be frustrating. Being patriotic, but it's funny how some of the best games come from right here in the UK. No Man's Sky, Dreams, GTA, Tomb Raider. Yeah, definitely, man. Always. I'd like to have a realistic rocket science engine added to the game. Fucking hell. I like it. Euclid. Oh, okay, Euclid. I always thought it was Euclid because it was a C and not a K, but Euclid, yeah, okay, Euclid. It'd be awesome to have more space events like eclipses, supernovas that destroy or change the planets, asteroids that appear from time to time. Definitely. Definitely. Space. It just need a space update. That's all it is. Larger NPC battles in space and on planet surfaces would be cool, or just larger faction wars in general. Definitely. Definitely. How about natural disasters like tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, and volcanoes? Maybe where it can destroy your bases if on these planets. Oh yeah, I'd be up for that. I've been playing a lot of Just Cause 4 recently, and I love the weather, specifically the hurricanes. I think are really fun, and I could see that being in No Man's Sky, definitely. KJ PC Gaming, hello, welcome on the big screen TV. Yeah, boy. Blow my face up on that big TV. Mind Fuhrer, hello, welcome, man. Nice to see you as ever. Marshall, I can't remember if I've already said hello to you. I think I have. If I haven't, I'm sorry. Galaxies in this game are simulation instances, not real galaxies. Yeah, that is true. To be fair, that is true. General Kenobi, nah, not the time, man. $200, no. Meteor showers, definitely. Better animal AI, something like Red Dead 2. Yes, that'd be very good. I think that'd be an absolute bitch and a half to program with procedural generation, but I would be more than up for that. More than up for that. Red Dead 2's animals are so good. I've actually rebought Red Dead for PS4 because I don't use my Xbox anymore. So I sold the Xbox One copy and I've actually rebought Red Dead 2 on PS4 because I felt like I did the campaign and nothing else. So I want to revisit it. On the subject of planetary destruction, what if the star system you're in goes supernova and blows up the planet you're on? I mean, it sounds good on paper. I have no clue how stuff like this would ever be introduced. Sure, introduces another element to carefully choosing where you build. I can dig disaster mechanics. Yeah, maybe some parts of the planets are more susceptible to it, like they're out in the open, things like that. 100%. A new Spore game. Fair enough. I never played Spore. Do you think No Man's Sky 2 will ever happen, or do you think we'll just keep getting updates? I personally think that a second No Man's Sky would not be a thing unless there was some kind of port of the original for the next generation of consoles, not the current gen, the next gen, so the PS5, Xbox 2, whatever the fuck it is. I think that's possible. I wouldn't say it's a new game. I would say it's the same game, but basically remastered for new hardware. I could see that happening. Ultimately, do you think Hello Games' lack of communication over the years has been a good thing or a bad thing? Good question. I think at times I wasn't bothered by it, but also at times where, especially for a content creator who's trying to make videos on one precise game, not having communication can be an absolute pain in the ass. It was very frustrating trying to work out all of this stuff to do with the ARG, and a lot of people were kind of like, just fucking tell us. So there were moments where it didn't bother me. There were moments where I absolutely, despised it with every fiber in my body. In terms of if it's been a good thing, I think the only way it could be a good thing is the fact that now they talk to us, we're more grateful. That's the only way I can think of things. Played Minecraft a lot this week, and I gotta say, I love lootable procedural generation dungeons and structures. I like them in No Man's Sky. Where's that procedural generation city guy at? Yes, I would agree. I would agree. I can't say much else. Minecraft fucking hits it on the head right there. Dying suns would be great, but they never actually die. Just so you get to enjoy the different biomes that result from this procedural condition without losing the system at one point. I like that very much. It's a very good idea. Sour, hello. Welcome. Homie Slice. Or Home Slice. Home Slice. Homes. It just got weirder by the second. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. What do you think about impossible objects and geometry in the game? A bit like the game Antichamber or Escher's work. Use of puzzle weird moments in the game, provided we have dungeons. I like that a lot. I think that's very good. As you said, like an MC Escher sort of thing. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's space, man. Like, not everything is rounded and perfect. Need some crazy ass shit like that. The cryptic information from Hello Games got a bit annoying. Oh, it definitely did. It got extremely annoying. Especially, as I said, from someone that tries to make videos. There's only so much you can speculate before you just get tired. Old colours. All day. My man. Bring them back. Oh. I want to be able to destroy freighters and space stations. Interesting point. Again, it's one of those features which people always bring up, but I just don't see what the benefit would be. If there was like some kind of war going on and, the space station blowing up was just like a backdrop of it happening, then yeah, I'd get that. But if you could just fire a missile and the whole thing blows up, I really don't see the point in that. Imagine being able to find abandoned freighters floating in space. I'd love that. I think that's very likely as well. Very goddamn likely. More abandoned shit in general. Abandoned bases. Procedurally generated bases that look like they have been built by other players, but they're not. That would be pretty cool. Funny Imps, hello man, welcome. Nice to see you as always. Thank you very much for stopping by. Just want to have 2-player freighters in one system. Yeah, honestly, I just cannot begin to understand why that's a thing. Space needs derelict freighters, like derelict stations with damage in 0G areas to scavenge stuff and get lore. Yeah, exactly. There's room for so much. You got gameplay, you've got backstory, as you said, lore. There's so much. There's so much. Abandoned cities, that would be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Rob, welcome, man. Yep, that's a link to the Discord server. Feel free to join. It's a good little place to chill, talk with the community, talk with me if you really want to. Don't know why you would, but just in case you do. So yeah, head on over to that link, boys, and you can fucking slip in the Discord. A system without a sun and light with super dangerous animals, weather, and awesome lore. Oh yeah. It'll be very interesting. Large planetary settlements or towns. Yeah, I would go with towns. Towns is a better one than cities. I think I just hate the word city. If someone used settlement or village, I'd be like, yeah, that's calm. Older NPC models, but remastered. I like that. I bought No Man's Sky 2 years ago and sold it quickly. I bought it again when I heard about the VR update and other updates. I haven't started again because I want to experience in VR. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I think that's quite wise, actually. Because then you'll be able to take in all of the changes that's happened, but in actual 3D. It'd be incredible. Better flight system and combat. Yep, always. Hopefully we can make our own missions for other players when No Man's Sky Online is out. That would allow for very interesting missions that could be a real challenge. Yes, like community made kind of stuff. I love the idea. Procedurally generated dungeons would fit perfectly in abandoned space stations. That'd be so cool. Yeah, especially since there's a lot of space stations which aren't utilized. It would make a lot more sense to open them up, but in a procedural way. Is it best in story or creative? Depends what you want. Creative is more for just kind of aimlessly wandering, building stuff. It's like Minecraft. Think of Minecraft. But like Minecraft, it gets a bit boring. So really, creative is only if you're in the mood for building or if you really want to explore something. Other than that, I would always go with story because that's where the actual game is. Let's see, freighters a lot more detail inside. Pretty much make them like cities. Same thing with the space stations where you could almost get lost inside of them. Yes, 100%, 100%. Overall, there is this feeling that the utility of most bases, stations, and outposts is very reduced. You only get a handful of places to interact with these facilities. You need more of that. Yes, you need more rooms. You need more reason to go there apart from just a terminal. Something like that. Most places yield loot and just kick you out like nothing else to see here. Feels empty. Yeah, I know what you mean. Can you imagine some biological horror type thing hiding in the dark corners in an abandoned station? I'd fucking shit bricks. But that's what we need. Bit more horror. Do you know who Youngblood is? He makes really good music. I recognise the name. Can't say I've ever listened to him. Not my scene, to be honest. Is he a mumble rapper? If he's a mumble rapper, then fuck that. Oh, damn! It's got a nice bit of flavour on this. Vape Nation Boinks. But yeah, this planet, and I talk about this planet a lot, but fuck me, it is basically like an E3 prop planet. There's literally like the weird sort of skip looking planets, skip looking trees, you know, the weird like dome kind of oval ones. They're chilling on this planet, but you need an advanced mining laser. Never seen them before. And they've got like the kind of green stripes, the blue leaves. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Corrupt sentinels that follow the old order to destroy all life. I like that. Does the flight stick and VR trailer suggest that the flight controls might be changed to something closer to Ace Combat? Never thought about that. I think it's more of a workaround so you're not just holding down, WASD. But there is a chance it could possibly cross over. I don't know. Does the flights need changing all that much? I'm quite happy with the controls at the moment, to be honest. How about being able to join a Starfleet or the Empire? I would love to join some kind of fleet. Yes, I'd be really up for that. Wait, is it... Oh, shit, there's no audio on. I just clocked. I should probably put that on. Player-driven economies would be cool, especially in empty star systems where there isn't a dominant life form. Would be amazing to have players decide the values of resources in some corners of the No Man's Skyverse. I love the idea of that. A lot of people have brought that up, and I really think that'd be interesting. Incredibly interesting. Do you think they should bring back plutonium for launch fuel? No. It's been done now. You have uranium anyway, and uranium is basically plutonium, so... I don't see the need. Can you imagine getting ambushed in space by a fleet of corrupt sentinels? Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. I'm gonna go, man. I gotta get my shit ready for school. I'll see you in another stream. Yeah, no worries, Kieran. Thank you very much for stopping by, as always. What about traders guilds, like in Rebel Galaxy? I love the idea of guilds, especially trader guilds. I would always be up for that. Always. I honestly can't think of a downside to it. Truly. Let me know if the game sound is too low or too loud. Just give me an indication and I can turn it up or turn it down accordingly. Oh, damn. I've got to stop fucking hitting this. Got to stop hitting the jewel, bro. Yeah, boy. NPCs need to be more alive. The bases, fleet, and stations are so crowded and empty. Yes, I agree. Hopefully, walking NPCs kind of solves that. Right now on consoles, you roll with a button, but it'd be more realistic and precise to roll with the stick, like in Ace Combat. Yes, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? It would make a lot more sense. And I've flown using a PS4 controller when I've played No Man's Sky, and the flying is miles better on a controller than a mouse and keyboard, I can tell you that. I wonder how many of the questions asked in these streams will actually make it into Beyond. Probably none. I don't think Hello Games watch these. It's too low. Okay, yeah, I can turn up a bit. Let me know what that's like. I reckon there is probably some lurker at Hello Games possibly watching. Maybe there's a chance. You know, like some guys sort of undercover. I've got a feeling. If you are, then say hello, because I'm still trying to get booked in for this office tour. And you boys ain't budging. Trading and resource management would be nice. It'd be cool to corner the market on certain resources in a given star system. Yeah, and it'd be more kind of role play as well. There's a lot of movement for it. What certain planets where there's a dictatorship and you can kill them or follow their rules? Damn. That is interesting, I'll say that. More control schemes would be cool. I like being able to change controls off the gate, but I played so long like this, I don't know if it matters now. Yeah, exactly. You get used to things, specifically controls. You know, controls are a really, really hard thing to break. So, yeah. I don't see an issue with it. I'm quite happy with the controls. We need more system-specific resources that create a dynamic economy in an MMO. Yes, it would, definitely. Any one of us could be Sean Murray. I know, exactly, that's the thing. Anyone, did it not autoplay? For fuck's sake. Why aren't you autoplaying, boy? Give me a mo. Let me get some gameplay for you guys. Let's go on this one. You might have seen this gameplay already, I'm not sure. I remember people found files for food just before Abyss. What do you think about food in No Man's Sky? I think it would make sense for survival. For a normal game mode, I don't think it'd make a great deal of sense. I'd like to see more additions to photo mode, maybe macro photography or upgrades to your lens, or at least some new filters. Yes, I would agree. It feels like a long time since that got touched up. In fact, I don't think it's ever been touched up. More variety of the flora of the planets. I think all the cold planets I saw were the same. Yes, you are not wrong there. I barely land on cold planets. I just look at them and go, I know what that's going to look like. Fuck it, not landing on it. Do you think that Beyond will significantly expand the player base, and how long do you reckon new players will stick around? Good question again. I think it's going to be very similar to Next, where there is a revival for a period of time. People's kind of opinions of it change, people's views of it change, but No Man's Sky has a problem where, people have said this before, it's like World of Warcraft, where things are really active when there's a new update, but as soon as the update is out for a while and people get used to it, people get bored of it, and subsequently the game becomes less popular. Because of that, No Man's Sky is sort of the same. Everyone comes back when there's an update, and then after a few weeks, everyone forgets about it and moves on. There needs to be something drastic to make sure it has a long lifespan. Food would be great. It would be. Maybe it's a buff rather than a necessity, though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And plus, you got like a fat ass fucking astronaut suit on. Like, how are you supposed to eat with a big ass helmet on your face? Weston Anderson, hello, 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 hello. I'm doing good, thank you. Yourself? Let's Play, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. How many people have tried to reach the sun in a star system? Maybe we could refuel from stars like Elite Dangerous. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. This is, one string of the many additions to space that I want. The sun has to be a real entity, something which, okay, maybe you can't land on, but you can use it for something. And then as a result of that, you can manually warp to systems just by flying. But there are more upgrades to make it more easy, I guess you could say. And as Let's Play says, you can't. It's a skybox. It's not a physical thing. You can go and go and go, but it's not there, unfortunately. I could, oh wait, hold up. Procedural Traveller's back. Hello, man, welcome. Aaron, my man. I could still see food production as a means to restore health. If, say, you get stuck on a planet with low resource levels, you could find to replenish your health bar faster. Yes, and I think if there was food that could replenish health, then every planet wouldn't need to be, buzzing with resources. You could have some planets that literally don't have any resources on it at all. So, yeah, I agree with you. Animal abuse. Call Peter. Better ground to air and vice versa combat mechanics would be nice. Trying to fight a walker with your spacecraft is pretty tricky. Battles between all craft and players on foot would be nice to see. Yes. Combat always needs a touch up, and now it especially needs a touch up. It's very boring. VR brought me back to No Man's Sky. I wasn't interested till that was revealed. Okay, interesting. I suppose it does definitely tickle a lot of people's fancy, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy for you. Oh. Can we get some red, yellow, or green snow? Perhaps some ice, maybe even better, more realistic snow. That can be really deep, scary, and dangerous. Yes, again, procedural generation. Snow that settles on the ground and then melts and things like that. Crazy shit which would probably never get implemented but would be amazing. What if you can have a base circling the sun? That would be interesting. What, like a little kind of floating space station sort of thing? I'd love that. Skin boot. Do you think the amount of exocraft is okay, or do you want more types of exocraft? I am completely content with exocraft, with how many there are. There's definitely more that can be added for different reasons. Maybe one that kind of acts like a mobile base, and I know this is a bit, 2001 A Space Odyssey-esque, but something really big that you can then basically have as like a portable base. So if you're going out on a planet and you're going on this big ass expedition, you can kind of, have all your shit with you. That's the only exocraft I would see being quite useful. Other than that, I'm fine. I barely use exocraft anyway, so I'm not too big on it. To be able to find Herobrine. Oh, wrong game. Fair enough. Purple Sun's making grey grass. LOL. When is the new update? The new update is in summer. We just don't know when. This game ultimately has a Borderlands in there if you notice the amount of weapon variations. It just needs to be amplified and fleshed out as a mechanic. Yes, it does. It does. And you are so fucking right. And I give you credit because you are so goddamn right. There is procedural generation. There is procedural stats to some extent. Expand on that. Make multi-tools not something you use for mining, but something for everything. Something which is the equivalent of finding a cool planet. You find a cool multi-tool, or you get rewarded a cool multi-tool. I could not agree with you more. Would love to see more ship and freighter designs for S-Class, and it doesn't have to be a lot. 1 or 2 would make me happy. Yeah, exactly. People think that we need big game-changing stuff, and sometimes that is the case, but most of the time, just kind of smaller things would be way more welcomed. To land in a donut planet is physically impossible. Oh, physically possible. Yeah, of course. Do you think there will be a No Man's Sky 2 someday in the future? No, I don't think so. Did you know that there is a new PlayStation State of Play Thursday? Could potentially be the reveal of Component 3, as we got the reveal of Component 2 through a State of Play. Yes, I didn't even know that. Very interesting. Thank you for giving me inspiration for a new video. Black holes for intergalactic travel. Yes, would fit in very well. I really want to find out what the third part of Beyond is going to be. So do I. So do I. No real difference between star color systems. We upgrade our ships to get there. Sean promised that with progression towards a galaxy, galaxy center, things would get more weird, and it never happened. Yes, I agree. I agree. You're completely right. You're completely right. I think that even if they didn't change the ending of the game, you know, I would be content if the reward for getting to the center was seeing crazy shit that you wouldn't be able to see anywhere else. That I would be very happy with. By the way, do you think the third part of Beyond will be the most major part? Yes, I do indeed. That's why they've left it to last. And that's also probably why they haven't announced it, because it's probably the biggest and they're probably still making it. That's my guess. Do you think that a mechanic where a guild can own an area of space and other guilds can try and capture that territory would be a beneficial addition to the game? Yes, I like the idea of that. It's like, what was that game mode in GTA 4 called? It was like the Gang Wars one. Territory Wars, what was it called? Can't remember. It had like a really, really hip name. Can't remember, but something like that. Giant space monsters that appear sometimes and act as an optional boss. Yes, I like that. Space whales. Chat's going quick, boy. Same with animals. You start off with a little two-legged fella as a pet, but you're trying to grind your way towards a Diplo, Hellhound, or T-Rex, for example. Space squids that eat upgrades. Interesting. I really hope that the third part will be awesome, because I don't have VR and I can't play online on my Xbox. Yeah, trust me, you are not going to be let down. Hint, hint. Gas Giants. Yeah, boy. PlanetSide. Fucking good game, that. Fuck yeah. Don't know, I just felt like saying that. I'm sorry that this gameplay is really boring. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Bit of plug-in again. Bit of plug-in. If you haven't seen the recent video, check it out, guys. It's a proof of concept update. Something which something which I've been thinking about for a while. Some sort of nostalgia update. Fucking get on it. You might like it. Get a PSVR. No, I don't have a reason to. Got an Oculus. It's a federal secret. Yeah, I know. The reason why. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, when everyone says to me why or what I think part 3 of Beyond is, I'm always very quick to respond, and the simple answer is because I know what the third part is. I just can't tell you. That's all. Kieran, hello, welcome. I like recognising people from the Discord server in chat. Yes, I know. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. One day the Discord server will be as lively as the live chat. Doubt it, but it might happen. I want the big sandworm thingies they showed in the trailer so friggin' bad. Yes, I would agree. It'd be very interesting. Again, I just don't quite see what purpose it would have. I don't know. That's just me, though. I got a silver award on Reddit. Is that good? I have no clue. I don't go on Reddit. If I know anyone on Reddit, which I do, who are moderators, then hit me up with a mod role and I'll moderate the subreddit for you. But other than that, I won't go on it. Oh, good. No Man's Sky gameplay is not entertaining to anyone that isn't playing it, but that applies to virtually every survival game ever made. Yeah, exactly. It's very true. It's very true. About the third part. I know as much as you. I know as much as you. That was a phrase which my parents used, and it always confused me. I was like, what does that mean? But I know as much as you. That's what I was saying. Having the chance of becoming adrift and having to repair your ship with a zero-G spacewalk or be towed by another spacefarer to the nearest station. Yeah, I like that. Getting stranded in space, I think, is probably like one of the scariest things I can imagine. And I'd fucking like that. The purpose for Sandworms is spice with a capital S. Spice. When was No Man's Sky planned to be released again? I can't remember. July? Or was it June? I think it was June. I can't remember. Do you think the Galactic Hub gets unfair favoritism from the developers? I wouldn't say it's unfair. I'd say it's justified, personally. Oh dear, oh dear. I was trolling. I didn't say anything about trolling. I would like planets so hostile in multiple ways that it's not fit for beginners, but once you make your way through many upgrades, the planet will eventually become habitable. Yes, and that was something which was really heavily advertised before launch. We never really saw it. What hair products you use? I use VO5 Wax, and that's it. Do you think Rick Astley uses the same products, and do you think he would ever give them up? Well, realistically, no. He probably uses a lot of products, and I don't think he would ever give them up, unless it was for Never Gonna Give You Up 2, confirmed. Depressed Luigi, welcome. MZK is Sean Murray in disguise, confirmed. Well, I won't say anything. Will we finally get that game that Sean showed us at E3? Well, we have that game. It just looks different. That's all. It's just got a different aesthetic. The gameplay, far past E3. Just doesn't quite look as interesting. But that's because it was handmade. That's why. June 21st, I believe, was the planned launch. 2016. Okay, there you go. What Hello Games hinted at is that the biggest update, so features should be plenty on a relatively vertical slice of the entire game. Yes, definitely. Extreme planets, you can kind of pull through them, but you have to wait in caves a lot. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'd invite anyone who wants a challenge to my home planet. It used to be cool, but after a few updates, literally every single blob tries to murder you. Yeah, I like that. It's like a forgotten paradise kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Basically, to cut a long story short, me and Sean are in good communication, and that's it. Finn, Nottingham. I should add a dab emote. I agree, or a Fortnite default dance, one of them. What do you think of being able to populate or repopulate planets with certain advanced species? I love the idea of that. Kind of makes you feel like a bit of a god. Yeah, I like that. I like that. For the record, I don't talk to Sean. For the record, I don't know shit about Part 3. For the record, I am no different to anyone else in the community. Minus Cobra, because Cobra is genuinely in contact with Hello Games, and it makes me very jealous. Makes me very jealous. E3 is starting June the 11th to the 13th, so maybe they will give us a trailer on June the 11th, and 20 days later it's released. That's what I think. Yeah, I think it's possible. E3 is a perfect time. To be able to build a lightsaber. Funny you should say that. There were multi-swords that were found in the game's code at launch. So melee weapons were in the game, or at least planned. But, oh, fuck. But, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I don't see how they would really benefit, apart from when you run out of multi-tool, not ammo, but you know what I mean. Charge. Obviously, it would be terrible, but do you think microtransactions, buying Quicksilver with real money, for instance, would completely kill the game? No, I don't think so. I think it'd be a nice little way for Hello Games to get a bit more income. I wouldn't say buying Quicksilver, but I'd say buying things like skins or maybe packs. You know, you get like a Cobra TV decal pack for like £1.50 or something. I'd be up for that. I'd buy that. Cyber Zero, hello, welcome, 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 welcome. They should add volcanoes and meteorites. Yeah, it would be very interesting. Be very goddamn interesting. Multi-blades are also mentioned by the fourth race. Yes, exactly. There's a lot that hints towards it, but I think a lot of it's just kind of lore and writing and a lot of cut content. Because again, I don't really see what the point of a multi-sword would be. Unless for like cutting down trees, maybe. But then it's just like Minecraft or the forest. So I don't know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah. Thomas says rivers. Yes, I agree. I agree, boy. I don't think there's ever something I don't fucking agree with. Wouldn't it be great if you can repurpose Sentinels as mech exocraft parts and drones to survey planets? Yes, I'd love that. I'd love the idea of that. You know, you sort of like hack into one, or you like, I don't know, fucking capture one, put a little chip in it, and it like goes around and cleans your base and stuff. That'd be sick. I'd love that. Have it as like a little pet. They should add marijuana plants and give them a good value on the market. Opinion. Well, Nip Nip is basically that, so you just need a Nip Nip update. It's like a whole quest where like you're absolutely fucking fried off your bean and you gotta get food and drink. I'll be up for that. Rivers do exist, they're just bad and have no water. Yeah, there's like structures in the terrain where rivers should be, but they're just not rivers for whatever. You can't see the point of a multi-blade. Is that fact it looked badass somehow not enough? Okay, yeah, it looked cool, but again, I just don't see what it would change. But maybe that's just me. New lore structures as well, with an actual mystery puzzle to them, just like Portals were before Atlas Rises. Yes, I agree with you. Portals held that kind of sense of like, you know, the GTA 5 jetpack mystery. That was the kind of vibe I got off it. So yeah, more stuff like that. I can't forget my lush gem of a 1.2 planet turning into Mercury 1.3. The best thing about that was how as soon as I stepped up my base to see it, that I've seen things music started playing. That's nice. I love that. Did Hello Games say that they would release more future updates after Beyond like they usually do? I can't remember. I can imagine they would have. People would have picked up on it had they not. And in that event, you should get some kind of valuable out of it. Yeah, definitely. Any hints to future videos in the works? Yes, I've got 2 videos that are already made. One of them is a modding tutorial for PC, and the other is an episode of This Week in No Man's Sky. I've got one planned for my general kind of wish list for No Man's Sky in the future. I was tempted to do a day in the life of MZK, potentially, and I was also possibly going to do one of those kind of Reddit-style videos, but reading Steam reviews. I've got a lot of ideas. 2 of them are done, ready for upload. The rest are kind of just ideas at this point in time. Gotta go take care of dinner. Good show, mate. Thank you very much, Obero. Thank you for stopping by. Do take care. Played the game for the first time today. Got a few hours in. It has my attention so far. Curious to see what gets added soon. Nice, man. Nice to see you picking it up. Yeah, hopefully it keeps your attention. A Moonwalker moat. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Making the ocean even deeper and having some kind of beast in the deep random so you don't know what it is. And then you are scared as F in chat. Yes. Abyss didn't do enough. It did for variety, but it should be deeper. Way deeper. Deep inside my arse. What? Abandoned phrase in space would be cool. Just running into a dead ship in an uncharted system, like an abandoned space station, but with a bunch of terminals about how the crew was stranded in space. Yeah, I love that. I love the idea of that, man. Always up for that. Reading Steam comments sounds like a perfect video. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Make the game more stable on consoles. It will be. Once Beyond drops and Vulkan is fully implemented, Vulkan is going to benefit consoles way more than PC. So, your wish is their command. They will do that. They will do that. Right, boys. I think that's going to do it for today's stream. You know how I only ever stream for about an hour. But thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Does mean a lot. If you haven't already, check out the recent video. And I'll probably be uploading tomorrow, even though it's my day off. I'll probably do an upload because I got one ready. And yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Ow. Thank you everyone for stopping by. and yeah, I'll catch you all later, boys. And fucking love, man. You know what I mean? In a bit, lads. In a bit.